Have you ever wondered why some people seem to have a secret formula for prospering financially while others struggle all their lives? In today's video, you'll discover the principles that are part of Jewish culture and that have helped generations to accumulate wealth, build solid businesses, and achieve a prosperous life. These secrets are not just about money, but about mentality, habits, and practical strategies that you can start applying immediately in your life. If you're tired of living on the edge financially, feel you lack a clear path to growth, or want to learn how to create a solid foundation for your financial freedom, this video is for you. Here, you'll understand how small changes in the way you think and act can transform your reality. So stay with me, because what you'll learn here could be the first step towards changing your story. 1. Education as a priority, the foundation of Jewish wealth. Have you ever heard the phrase knowledge is power? For Jewish culture, this idea goes beyond a simple saying, it's a daily practice. From an early age, Jewish families teach that education is the greatest investment anyone can make. We're not just talking about attending school, but seeking knowledge in all areas of life. They believe that continuous learning opens doors, creates opportunities, and prepares you to make smarter decisions, especially when it comes to money and business. Think about it. With more knowledge, you can identify opportunities that others don't see. Imagine someone who understands how the financial market works or knows how to build a solid business. That person is automatically ahead of anyone who has never sought to learn more about these areas. Another interesting point is the role of reading. In Jewish culture, books are treated as treasures. Reading is not just a hobby, it's a way of connecting with ideas that can transform your life. Even if you start with 15 minutes a day, reading can bring new insight into how to deal with challenges and achieve your goals. So ask yourself, are you investing in your own education? It could be a course, a book, or even watching videos like this one. This is the basis for building something great, and the best thing is that it's within your reach, regardless of where you are now. 2. The importance of community. Success is not a lonely journey. Have you ever noticed how Jews tend to thrive together? That's because, in Jewish culture, community is an essential pillar for success. They understand that no one wins alone and that supporting each other strengthens everyone's growth. This mentality is reflected in many practices. For example, it's common to find Jews who do business with each other, offering opportunities first to members of their community. This is not about exclusivity, but about trust and cooperation. They know that by growing together, they create a cycle of prosperity that benefits everyone around them. Now, think about your own life. Do you have a support network? We often underestimate the power of connecting with people who share the same goals. Cultivating professional relationships, networking, and being present in groups that encourage growth can open doors you didn't even know existed. In addition, a sense of community also involves teaching what you know and learning from others. When you share knowledge, you strengthen the foundation of the entire group. Imagine if every person around you grew together with you. 3. Strategic charity, tzedakah, give to receive in abundance. Did you know that in Jewish culture, charity is not just seen as an act of kindness, but as a strategy for prosperity? They call it tzedakah, which means justice, not just giving. The idea is that by helping others, you create a cycle of abundance that also comes back to you. But don't think that this is something done randomly. The Jewish concept of charity is strategic. They believe that every act of giving strengthens the community, generates opportunities, and creates a support network for the future. In addition, the practice of giving is also seen as a way of teaching humility and gratitude, remembering that wealth is not just for one's own use, but for doing good in the world. Now, think about it. Are you in the habit of giving back to the world? We're not talking about large sums, but actions that create an impact, such as helping someone start a business, donating time, or sharing knowledge. When you get involved in actions that help others grow, you create a favorable environment for your own prosperity. In the end, the key is to understand that charity is not a loss, but an investment in something greater. 4. Valuing work and business, building a solid legacy. Have you ever noticed how the Jewish community has a strong presence in the business world? This is no coincidence. For them, work and entrepreneurship are seen as ways of creating value and building something lasting. The mentality is clear: work is not just about making money, but about leaving a legacy that benefits generations to come. From an early age, children are taught to value effort and understand the power of entrepreneurship. They learn that by creating a business or investing in something solid, they are not just generating income, but contributing to something greater: the security of the family and the prosperity of the community. Now, think about your life. Are you building something that goes beyond the present? Sometimes we get stuck in jobs that pay the bills but don't offer growth. The lesson here is to look for entrepreneurial opportunities, even if it's in parallel to your current job. It may start small, but over time, this effort can become an important financial pillar. What's more, entrepreneurship isn't just about starting a company. It can be about investing in something that multiplies your effort, such as skills, partnerships, or new projects. 5. Wise financial control: avoiding debt and investing smartly. Have you ever noticed how many successful people seem to have absolute control over their finances? In Jewish culture, this is a fundamental principle: knowing how to manage money wisely. They believe that true wealth is not just about how much you earn, but about how you use and multiply what you already have. One of the biggest secrets is avoiding unnecessary debt. For them, living below what you earn is not a sacrifice, but a strategy. In this way, they ensure that the money available is used for things that really matter: investing, growing, and, of course, helping others when possible. Another strong point is investment. Instead of keeping everything in savings or spending it on goods that lose value, the priority is to put the money into something that will generate more money. Whether in business, real estate, or education, every financial decision is made with a long-term view. Now ask yourself, do you have a plan for your money? We often spend without thinking or accumulate debts that tie us to the past. The secret lies in organizing your finances, cutting excesses, and directing resources to what really matters. 6. Resilience in difficult times: turning adversity into opportunity. Have you ever gone through difficult times and felt that everything was against you? The history of the Jewish people is a lesson in resilience. Over the centuries, they have faced persecution, crises, and adversity, but they have always found ways to get back on their feet and thrive. For them, every challenge is an opportunity in disguise. One of the keys to this mentality is not to be overwhelmed by circumstances. They believe that in any difficult situation, there is something to learn or a chance to grow. For example, during periods of economic crisis, instead of focusing only on losses, they look for ways to innovate and adapt to the new scenario. This could mean changing strategy, looking for new markets, or even reinventing a business. Another important point is unity. In difficult times, the community becomes even stronger, offering emotional and financial support. It's a reminder that no one has to face challenges alone. Now think, how do you react to difficulties? Resilience is not something you are born with, but something you build. If you change your perspective and look for opportunities where others only see problems, you will be following one of the greatest secrets of success in Jewish culture. After all, what seems like an obstacle today could be the springboard for your future. 7. Long-term planning: wealth built from generation to generation. Have you ever thought about how what you do today can impact the next generations of your family? In Jewish culture, long-term planning is a core value. They don't just think about accumulating wealth for themselves, but about creating a legacy that benefits children, grandchildren, and the entire family line. This thinking starts with simple decisions, such as saving regularly and investing in assets that grow over time. But it goes beyond that. They teach children from an early age the importance of preserving and multiplying the family's resources. This cycle creates a solid foundation that protects the family from future crises and guarantees greater opportunities for each generation. Another aspect is structured financial planning. They don't just rely on luck or instinct, but take the time to create strategies, assess risks, and seek advice from experts. This approach avoids impulsive decisions and maximizes results. Now, think, are you building something that can last? We often focus on the present and forget to plan for the future. Adopting this mindset can transform your life and that of your family. Remember, true wealth is not measured by what you earn today, but by the lasting impact your actions will have over the years. What kind of legacy do you want to leave? Now that you know the Jewish secret to building wealth and prosperity, it's time to apply these powerful lessons to your life. Remember, success is not a fluke, but a set of actions and mindsets that can transform your journey. If you want to continue learning more about how to change your financial life and reach new heights of success, subscribe to the channel now. Don't miss the next videos full of practical and inspiring tips. Click on the subscribe button and turn on notifications so you don't miss out.